Alright, hey everyone, it's Mystic Magic here. We're back with another update with Void Within. So let's go ahead and check out, see what our story is right now. See what's going on. Okay, now we're in chapter 3. This is funny. They actually ended up in the council room. That's cool. That makes sense. Airplane to the council. Nyx and Junie must prove they pose no threat to the assembled leaders before they can receive help. Fiora calls a light fairy with a unique power to help shed some light on the predicament. Okay, let's see who it is. Siyana, maybe? Okay, but listen. Okay, so we need help. They're hurt. And they're all talking away. They've been infected by the void essence. I knew this would happen. Quarantine them at once. Why is it Kelpier that would ask for that? That's hilarious. Like, that seems to be the most obvious thing for him. Okay, and then everybody's just going away. Let's go collect our prize here. King Kelpbeard Kelp Salad. That's funny. Okay, I don't know. Like, so, light fairy with a unique power. The only one I can think of right now is Siyana, she's one of the Altador 12. There are other light fairies too, so we'll have to see which one it is. And by the way, if you're like, how do I tell the difference between fairies? It's actually their wings. You can tell what kind of fairy they are based on their wings. So let's go ahead and help them out in the hospital. Do all of this. Oh, I got the doctor card. Cool. I feel like I got it once before, maybe. Okay, they actually fixed a thing where you could have had two Neopets do it at once. Now it's like it's back to normal to like. One Neopet do it, two, both of them. But now we have Act 2 now. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So I don't know if it needs this many. That's a lot. Okay, so we can actually see the others. So 1, 2. So this is 6. That's 10, 11, 12. That's 12? That's a lot. Like, that's almost all, like, the full slots plus more. You'd have to buy the slots in order to, like, I think make that much if it was all that. Oh, and actually, they're changing. I think these are different. Yeah, these are all different. The next tier of prizes are different. Yeah. I want the weighted blanket. I haven't gotten that one yet. I got the service pet vest, though. Yeah, okay, so these are all. It's different. Yeah, that's cool. I like the face bandage, too. It's really cool. But this one, yeah, these are all different items. The nurse skeleton. Book of Strange and Incurable Diseases. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Aw, the service pets are super cute. Pets. Super cool. I want those. Those are super cute. Lucky robot's foot. Okay. Yeah, so they're all different. Can we see this one? No. Okay, that's blocked out. Okay. Interesting. Let's go ahead and do the Void Essence collection for today. So we have Altador. That's pretty fitting. Let's keep clicking at them. It's funny that both events, actually, you could access them through Altador. It's really funny. It's like everything happens in Altador. It's like literally the site of like, now like 3 major things, you know? Or like it's been involved in so many major plots now. It's a really well designed world. It's really cool. I feel like they use it more than even some of the newer ones. Shenku finally got some representation, but um, I feel Altador gets more. Okay, so we got the Void Essences. That means day after tomorrow, somewhere, yeah, around here, we're gonna get the prize for that. Um, let's see, we're almost at. We actually reached the first community goal. We're just gonna keep going. Yeah, we got the Void Rift Snow Globe. I'm pretty sure we'll reach it by the end. I'm kind of not too worried. So we're already at that much. Okay, so that is all we have for now. So we'll have to see who that fairy, light fairy, would be. I'm actually kind of curious. Let's see if we can maybe look them up. Let me go ahead and search it. Okay, Book of Ages. Let's go with fairy. Should be somewhere A B C D. Maybe not A B C D. Human. It should be under fairy. Yep, fairy. Any gender hails from light. Maybe we can search it like that. Okay, we have this many. We don't have a ton. There's not a ton. Okay, so Alina is, so she was in Wraith Resurgence and is the image from the Light Fairy quest. It's unknown if she is the fairy that awards those quests. Okay. Okay, so she's just the quest Light Fairy. Okay. Possibly. Possibly. Oops, let me move that one over. Danica is an Earth Fairy. Oh, but she's an Earth Fairy. Why is she here? I guess because she's tied in with another fairy, but like the tags are kind of wonky there. Okay. Acid. No, they would not use any of these. So, you are an oddly colored light fairy. I was about to say, wait, you have an air fairy, but yeah, not quite. Gray Fairy Chronicles. What is that? Oh, you know what? It might have been the one Frogger, those pad things. I forget what they're called, but like Neopets did a couple of those. It's like kids games kind of things. It's like those kid game devices. Okay, this is the reason why this fairy appeared. It's because of this one. They're actually together in the same Neopedia article. That's me. Yeah, Siyana's the only one. Like she would be the only one. I think she would be it. The first to rise. Once saved an entire despite injuring herself. Blah blah blah. I'm trying to see what her abilities are. Yeah. She was very friends with Jordana, and shortly afterwards, she became one of the 12 founders of Altador. Yeah, she's like really just kind of there, which is funny. She's just like, I'm just there. Who drives darkness in the land, sunlight, and growth are hers to take command, yeah. You know, in the game. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like her thing is like, she's just crazy light. She's just heckin' light. You know, the first to rise. And it seems like anytime she has plot stuff, it's pretty like, she's pretty chill. She's just like, oh, I'm just here. All right. But like, she's always associated with the sun. Like it's always like bright lights and stuff like that. She's actually, between the two fairies that are in Altador 12, I like Faerie more. She's my favorite, but Siyana is pretty, she'd be likely the one. She came from the land of Tolador before the light turned into eternal darkness. Okay. Yeah. She still had the Tolador text. That's pretty funny. That was the original name of Altador until they changed it. I think Altador sounds better. Yeah. The first to rise. That's it. So I think it's her. She seems the most logical. The two fairies from the Altador 12 are pretty just like, we're here. They do be chilling. Especially Faerie, I feel like she's the most chill. But anyways, that's my theory. We'll see if that's true. I feel like it is, but we'll have to see. Because all of the other light fairies, it doesn't make any sense. Like they're not as significant unless they introduce a new character at this point, which isn't a bad idea. But considering that this plot is really emphasizing the fact that they're using this like recurring characters, I don't see why they would. Just because like it's just more things to remember. And those of you who aren't familiar with the plots, right now you're probably like, oh my god, there are so many characters going on. What is going on? But it's easy to kind of remember them in terms of the worlds that they're from. So if you just think of them as from those worlds, then it makes sense. And also it's better to, this is my opinion when it comes to writing stories. You don't want to have too many main characters. Like you don't want to have so many characters that are like that you have to follow. You really should have like 2 to 3 core characters that people follow, and then everyone else are like supporting characters. Really, yes, you can have like them have more emphasis, the side characters, but really it should always go back to the original characters. And then if you want to do other characters, give them as side stories, which is exactly what they're, which is exactly what's going on. These guys have their own stories already established. You can read those up. I do highly recommend you read them just because some of them are absolutely amazing. But and then we have the 3 that we have, our new characters and our 2 returning characters, just as the ones that we're focusing on as the main characters, right? It makes the most sense. Yeah. So that's my theory, is that it's going to be Siyana, just because it's, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing her name right. Um, I think it's going to be her just because she's the one significant light fairy in anything right now. Plus, she has a pretty awesome design. So I feel like they haven't used her a ton. They don't really use the fairies from the Altador 12 that much. Pacelia is interesting because she does appear in a plot prior to her own plot. Like that's that she's one of the few characters that has that interesting kind of significance where they reused her actually. Um, Not sure if it's because she was intended to be in Altador Tolador beforehand. Altador seems to have had a really long development cycle compared to some of the other worlds. Like I don't think Shenku had any reference before it came out. You know, kind of like they they built up to it, but they didn't like it wasn't like years before. Versus Pacelia was actually in Champions of Meridol. No, Defenders of Meridol. Sorry. So Champions was the first one. Defenders is the second. Defenders of Meridol, the Meridol plot. Battle for Meridol. Sorry, Battle for Meridol. She appears in Battle for Meridol, which was way, way, way before Altador, Altador plot and Darkest Fairy, which is technically would have been the first time she was supposed to have come out, but like the other Altador 12. But no, she actually appears in um, Battle for Meridol, which is which brings up an interesting kind of um, time paradox in a way. So we'll see. Um, I think it'll be fun to do a let's read of through the plots, but providing my voice doesn't give out, my voice gives out pretty easily. I don't know what it is. Anyways, so that is it for today. We'll see. We'll see if our next update should be Wednesday, and we'll be keeping an eye on Altador Cup, especially as we're going into it now. Surprised they haven't really said anything since the Olympics is going on and all that. It's clearly like the Olympics. So, yeah. All right. I'll see you guys next time.